Throckmorton County, a flood emergency was declared after waters rose upwards of 5 feet in some areas.
Yeah, that's right. Residents on the south side of the town of Throckmorton also being evacuated until the rain let up and the water could recede. But this view from above sent to us by Dustin Johnson of Cedar Ridge Aviation, well, that gives you a good idea of just how far that water spread in Throckmorton and how many people were affected. Our John McMichael taking us into Throckmorton County in tonight's top story.
Good. We got a crossing too. Can you see them in the background? All right, I'm out here in Throckmorton. It's been raining and raining and raining all day. We've had road closures, including this road. And just right now, the water level is getting low enough for some of the bigger trucks to come across, just like this one is doing right now.
But big trucks crossing bodies of water aside, the town just in the morning hours received upwards of 6 inches of rain, and apparently quite a bit of that made it back into Throckmorton.
The spillway at the lake is running around and flooding the south side of town.
And the water is coming over my feet now. But I did have a chance to talk to the volunteer fire department, and they said that they had to do several evacuations through town.
They've done probably a half a dozen or so and had to go in and do one rescue.
So in a few words, according to Mr. Velasquez, a local, the weather has been
pretty bad.
The overwhelming amount of water was also a shock.
It did kind of catch us at a surprise.
A few said the last time it rained so much all at once was back in the late 70s, and now, nearly 40 years later, at least one resident is ready for some peace, quiet, and dryness again.
Maybe it'll go away. We already got quite a bit of rain, so I think that's all we need for now.
As for next steps through the night and into tomorrow,
we're just going to watch the water and stay on top of the weather.
All right, reporting out here in Throckmorton, where my feet are officially soaked and so are my socks. I'm John McMichael, KRBC, Abilene's local news. Back to y'all.
Thanks, John. And tonight, residents in Haskell also drying out. This viewer submitted video showing flooding in the city around 1 this afternoon, and you can see just how high the waters rose. Brave drivers slowly pushing through the floodwaters, but the good news is tonight the water has receded in most areas.
And with parts of our viewing area under a flash flood warning until 11:30, we want to remind you about flood safety. Always turn around, don't drown. Remember, it only